got a very special guest here. We got fucking Instagram famous, Facebook famous. Who do we have here tonight?
JIMI MEAUX. JIMI MEAUX from the nose. Act like you know.
Yeah. And so I just want to get like a very good grasp of what is it exactly that you do?
Honestly, I'm still trying to understand exactly what it is that I do. When I sum it up, I like to say that I'm an entrepreneur because I do so many things. I don't limit myself to one thing. I'm an artist / entrepreneur. I write, I do music, I model, I write business plans. I do a little bit of like everything. So I don't like to give myself one title.
Yeah. So I see that you went viral a few different times. You want to talk about them times and how you went viral? I mean, what is it that puts you in that space? Like, to keep, like, and I personally, people think that, like, you fucking crazy, and I personally think that you kind of got it. Like, you got to get that.
I am crazy.
A lot of people.
I am crazy.
But the things that you are speaking of, I truly think that they understand it. You got a lot of women who kind of dispute those things, so that's the reason why you were able to.
Yeah. So my first viral video was the internet thought video. The reason why I did it, like, I didn't expect to go viral. I didn't just say, okay, I'm going to post this video and I'm going to go viral. That's not the case. I had an iPhone 6 and I had 64 gigabytes of data. It was used up and I was just clearing out space in my phone. So I uploaded 3 videos. They were public and they just started going viral. Now, the reason why they were going viral is not because of anything that I said. Is that I realized that people like to pick. They like to make fun of other people. They like to get on the internet and it be their escape from their misery. So they get online and they throw shade and they say things. So another thing that they do is they also get words twisted. So I said that physically I had only had 2 sexual partners at the time, but virtually I had 75. About I don't even know. And it's funny because I was like, you know, the bold one, the big ones, they do thousands. And now I'm there. I'm getting thousands of these hard now, you guys. But you know, I was just saying that, and people started getting that twisted, and they're just like, oh, she says she's been with 75 people, and then they're like, oh, look at her stomach, and then a lot of people are like, oh, she's staying in a hotel, and so it was just controversy. Like, it was a lot. And so you had some people arguing, like, no, she's saying that she didn't do all these people, it's just virtual.
Yeah. And as far as the fact that things being debatable.
Yeah.
That's people like to take that and run with it.
It's controversy. People love controversy. They love to talk shit and they love to debate.
Yeah. So you got 200,000 views on World Star Hip Hop on the quote unquote young lady or girl or whatever the fuck they decided to measure you as.
I didn't even know.
You have 200,000 views on World Star Hip Hop on the particular one where you are speaking on the fact that you do not use soap on your vagina.
I don't.
Why?
Because your vagina is a self-cleaning mechanism. So if there's something off of your vagina as far as how it smells, it's usually like there's an underlying problem. Using soap, using dishes, using all that other stuff is not going to help to mask that smell, like if you have a smell. So like a lot of people, like, they gave me shit about this, but
why though? Why do you think they gave you so much shit about it? Like,
because first of all, it's like, who is this girl and how dare her, like, come here and just, like, I speak the truth, like, I speak my truths.
Yeah.
And, like, it's a lot of people, like, when you bring up, like, personal matters like that, it's a touchy subject. A lot of people, what I learned in high school is that, like, when the people who talk the most shit be the ones that got the most to hide. And so they do all that talking and trying to take, like, a lot of the girls who's talking all that shit, they pussy stink. And I'm sorry if it's children watching, but I'm ratchet. So they pussy stink, and it could be a hard pill to grasp. Because a lot of people, they were asking me, though, like, so what is it? Because I was saying you can use vinegar and water and just a little
you
rinse.
was giving them mechanisms to fix things.
Yeah, I was really helping them with it. You gotta either drink water, you gotta eat your fruit, you gotta make sure that you ain't letting too many people dip in there, and you should be straight. Like, cause I swear, there's times where, like, I'll go days without taking a shower. I don't give a shit, I will. And I get No, I'm not an OBGYN. No, yes I am. Come to me for your please.
JIMI MEAUX, the OBGYN, we're promoting that next. That's who you need to go to if you feel like your box
I was thinking
is a little off balance.
I was thinking about selling like just vinegar water to people because they kept asking me, and it's like literally you just put a drop of vinegar in some water and you just you know I like to get them lips and get it girl, get it clean.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, and that's like if I'm on a period, like that's what I do instead of like I like to use like wipes. I like to be clean on there because I don't use tampons. But no, I don't use soap, and I don't think that you should. Like a lot of people, they go into debate. Soap works for some people, other people it doesn't. And the truth is, when I first got sexually active, my mom had dishes. Like so this was something that I had to learn on my own. Like my big sister, she told me like a few years before, she was like, I don't use soap, and I looked at her like she was crazy. And then I stopped using soap, and I realized like, okay, you really, like now I get what she's saying. But when I was younger, like when I first got active, I would douche like every day. I'd steal my mom's dishes.
Not every day.
Yes, every day. Yes, every day. And I started to get a smell down there. It started to smell a little weird. I ain't even gonna flex. And that's, you know, like as I'm older and I go back on that, I'm like, okay, I was literally like burning my insides. Yes.
Yeah. So how is that controversy been for you? Like I know you got a lot of people who they low-key kind of probably pissed off at you, like just because of how real you are and how open you are with your dialogue. You got a lot of people that give you shit on the internet. Like how do you handle that?
Girl, fuck them people. The fuck they just there. I don't know. I don't care. Like if I care, I would have deleted my Facebook a long time ago, but I just don't really care. It's like at the end of the day, you're on my page watching me. Anything, any opinion that you have built from me is public information that I've given to you. So it's like if you have an opinion of me, that means that you have an interest in me and you took time to like go on my page and like build whatever case you want to build. So I personally don't care because I feel like your perception of me is a reflection of you. If you look at me and you see, oh, she's a dirty bitch, 9 times out of 10, you're a dirty bitch. If you look at me and you see, oh, she's a real bitch, 9 times out of 10, you're a real bitch, and that's just that.
Yeah. So like moving forward, like you have a pretty large mechanism or a pretty large background or a pretty large following moving forward. Like you got a lot of people who fuck with you.
Yeah.
What is it that you're going to display for them within the near future? Like how are you going to show them JIMI MEAUX moving forward? And what is it that you're showing them?
Right now I'm showing my ass.
Because you're not an OBGYN.
I'm not an OBGYN. Right now I'm showing my ass. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is I got some music in the works. I got some clothing designs. My baby got some clothing designs, and I'm trying to manage him and get him set. And I just want to spread knowledge to like people. Like now more than ever, like I just been listening to like Stokely Carmichael's speeches, Laura Hill. There was somebody, I'm so mad I'm gonna say his name wrong, but I love him so much. Like I just got introduced to him, like Thomas something. It's a Thomas S. Like Thomas Sawyer or something like that. But I just what I really want to do is like uplift people. I want to educate the youth. I want to teach them to get generational wealth. I want to teach them how to get assets, and I want to try and help my piece to end homelessness. And you know, I can't just go preaching to people like attention everyone. Do you know how many homeless people are here? Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Yeah.
They want to come on the internet and roast. Like ignorance prevails, and it sucks, and that's just how the world works.
Yeah. And you talked about that like a couple days ago. You introduced a homeless family to your own home.
Yeah, I didn't introduce. Now I'll be honest, I didn't let them in my home. It was just too many of them, and like at the end of the day, I'm a mom before I'm anything. So like I just don't really like people in my space. But at the same time, it don't sit right with me. Like I've battled chronic homelessness since I was 17. So from 17, like for 10 years, I've been like dealing like I've lived all over the U.S. and like I've been homeless. And so I know what it's like to not have a home. So that morning, like, I go to bed at about, like, 10 o'clock a.m. And so I get woken up out of my sleep at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like, from banging on the door. And I jump up, like, what? And I notice it's not my door. I go to sleep. 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock, I get up and I take out my trash with my son. And I see this family, like, just sitting in the hallway. And at first, they startled me because one of them was a midget. And, like, I don't like to make fun of special needs. I'm not that type of person at all. But just imagine, just waking up, going to take out your trash, you go into the damn hallway, and there's like, you don't know if you're tweaking or what. And, but it's a family of four, and they were sitting there. And so, at first, I ain't even gonna lie, like, I looked and they kind of smelled weird. And the first thing the lady says is like, hey, you got a cigarette? And so, at first, I wanted to call the police on them. And I'm just like, first of all, you need to check yourself. Like, that's not how you treat people. These are still humans, and obviously they're going through something. So, like, this is 8 o'clock now. Mind you, not started at 1. So then 10 o'clock comes, and I go check my mailbox. They're still out there, and it just registers in my head, like, these people are clearly in dire need. 1, they smell. 2, nobody is just about to sit and camp out in the hallway. So instantly, I'm just like, what's going on? And they tell me, I make them, like, a big-ass breakfast, and I go out, I serve it to them. I got all, like, plastic forks and napkins, so I get them, like, a nice little 5-star deal. And to me, that wasn't enough. So I just started calling hotels, and one hotel was like, "Oh yeah, we'll take them in." So I had my friend like Uber them from my complex to the hotel, and they were able to get just a warm place to sleep in.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I want to be able to like do that. Like I want to have my own organizations, like because in the county that I'm in, they only have one homeless shelter and then one shelter for domestic violence. So many people go without like throughout the year, and just I understand the importance of homeless shelters and how much of an impact they made on my life, as opposed to like putting people out of their space and staying with them. So like I really my biggest goal is to just be the change that I want to see and make the change that I want to see, rather than being reactive and complaining. I want to be proactive.
Yeah, that's dope. I appreciate that. Come on now, that's really stand up, bitch. And then like, you get a lot of backlash from people online, but goddamn, you still got a good heart.
Yeah, I don't let them see that though. Like I like to let people think I'm stupid sometimes. And a lot of people, when they realize that I'm not
they
stupid,
won't keep doing you're stupid.
My followers will go down.
But your fucking marketing shit is off the chain. Like they probably do think you're stupid. But I personally
they don't want to hear what I think about some of them. So
your marketing, you're like a marketing fucking genius. Like you let them think that you're stupid, but like the way you play your cards afterwards.
Yeah. Eventually I'll get tired of them and I'll get to saying shit back to them and they just delete their comments and go away. Yeah. But even still, like at first I had to tell myself, because sometimes I would get upset like about certain things that they would say. But then I realized that like at the end of the day, if you're commenting on my post, you're still bringing traffic. So these people are relevant. They don't do anything for me, and fuck them. Yeah. Like now I just act even dumber and just do shit to piss them off. Like I don't care.
Do you smoke weed?
Yes.
Okay, so you grinding down that motherfucking blunt was
that
was bullshit, right? Because I watched you grind that blunt down.
You know what? Somebody stole that video off my page, and then it's a full video. So the full video is me like doing a tutorial on how to roll a blunt. And so I actually took the inside of the blunt.
I watched you.
Yeah, and I dumped it into the bag of weed and just tossed it. But they just focused in on that one, and it was just like females are so stupid or something like that. And it just showed me actually just coughing, like the video that went viral on like say cheese. But there's actually a full video to that they stole it. And it's so annoying. If y'all want to steal my shit, just tag me in it. Tag me in it.
Let her get her credit. Let her get her dues.
Because that's what they're looking for me. They don't give a fuck about you. They want to know who I am and what's to my ass. So it's like, if y'all like, I'm in the works of, I'm working with Facebook where nobody's going to be, how they have that copyright shit for music? I'm working to get my videos set up the same thing. So if somebody takes a video off, it'll, like, if they upload a video,
notify you or something.
Yeah, and it'll make them take it down. So we're working on that. Enjoy it.
So what's next?
but nah, that was mine.
Oh, okay.
What was the question?
I'm gonna pick it up.
When we gonna see you next?
I don't know. Like I started doing YouTube, but I hate editing videos. It's so annoying. Like, and then it's like I love to talk and like explain shit, but editing videos, I will fall asleep editing a
You
video.
gotta get you a friend that edits video. You
Yeah.
can find some people that would love to edit your shit.
But see, the thing is that I'm so picky. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I have to have like all the right angles and be saying all the right things.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Well, I appreciate having you on my platform, honey.
thank you.
Yeah, and I want you to let them know how to reach you, where to find you at. You kind of viral, so.
My name is JIMI MEAUX. That's JIMI MEAUX, not JIMI MEAUX, not JIMI MEAUX. It's JIMI MEAUX. You can find me in the motherfucking trap. No, I'm just playing. You can find me. Everything is JIMI MEAUX. Like it drives me nuts.
You gotta spell that though, because I was
JIMI space MEAUX. JIMI MEAUX on Facebook. JIMI MEAUX on Snapchat. JIMI MEAUX on Twitter. JIMI MEAUX on Instagram. Follow me, tell your fam. Hey. Got some bars for you.
Bars!
Look,
Okay.
and
And it's fucking informal hype. You guys know how to reach me. INFORMAL hype. You can either reach us on Instagram, on either Facebook or either YouTube. And we got my girl JIMI MEAUX.
Hey, look at my booty.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey.